Hey, it's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're back with another classic Who reaction. This is the Sensorites Part 4. It's called A Race Against Death. I'm assuming that's due to Ian getting sick. I know he's quite ill, and I think it's due to the water that he had. They're having the different types of water. Could be wrong about that. I don't think there's much more to be said. Trying to think if there's anything. No, should be the middle of the week when you get this. Should be Wednesday, both on YouTube and Patreon. So, without further ado, let's just get straight on into this.
Why has it happened to him and not to us?
Can you do anything for him?
The disease hits all manner of people, suddenly, without warning.
Never the elders?
No.
It's incredible. The build-up in body temperature. This disease, as you call it, is it contagious?
Happened to me.
Hush, Ian. Just rest.
Do you wish your companion to stay there?
Please.
Bring some cover.
Now, sir, your indulgence.
I am distressed by this tragedy. What can I do to be of assistance?
Well, we must make sure that no one drinks anything but the crystal water.
Agreed.
Fine. And can I work with your son?
They will be honored.
Splendid, splendid.
How long has he got?
Oh, working with the doctor would be an honor.
I respond to it. I wish I could be more reassuring.
How long?
From the first symptoms, no one has lived longer than the third day.
As long as that, then we have time. I have chemicals and equipment on my ship. Return the lock, and I promise you, sir, I will not only cure my young friend, but all your people. Good.
I must discuss this matter with the second elder. Do you mistrust them as much as all that?
I do not trust them as much as you, so I advise caution.
I will think of your advice and weigh up the matter.
How can I help the city administrator?
Why is this creature here?
We are clearing his mind.
On whose orders?
First elder.
It would have been better to kill him than cure him, scientist.
Jeeves, once again you question the voice of authority.
Sir, the elders rule this planet while I am only responsible for this city. Yet I will do everything within my power to protect and defend that city.
Be careful your power is not taken from you.
These intruders threaten us all. This creature is being cured.
Yes, we fulfill...
I cannot hear you. Your mind is closed by the machine. Your voice is not believed.
You are my enemy.
I am the enemy of all Earth creatures, and any Sensorite who befriends them shall be swept away.
I must warn them of your evil. I must.
Yeah, I don't think he's evil, he's just a power-hungry,
Your brain is
narcissistic sociopath.
How's John?
No, but he's definitely power-hungry.
I thought you were one of the scientists.
You can see my collar of office. I am the city administrator.
Yes, I'm sorry, but when your backs are turned, it's very difficult to see. I don't know what we'd all do if you changed your badges and sashes.
No, don't tell him that. Shush.
I have never thought of that.
Not a good idea.
No, I beg of you.
Why can't you make up your mind?
Just
Grandfather.
monstrous.
We didn't
It's
mean to
fear.
use sound as a weapon. We didn't even know sound hurt you.
Very well. But please be careful in future.
It's funny, fear makes enemies of us
I
all.
wish to see regular reports on the progress of this theory.
Theory?
Grandfather, please.
I know we have no alternative but such outrageous behavior. Oh, forget it, child. Now, I want you to stay here and act as nurse. Watch his pulse rate for you. And
I can understand the reasons, though, I mean,
What happened to me?
the
How you feel?
legitimate reasons.
Any pains elsewhere?
No. But I feel very giddy.
The
These
administrator
with smiles and gentle words.
is power hungry.
Soon we shall all be slaves. What can we do? Bring the second elder to me, alone. The girl Carol gave me an idea. How would you recognize the second elder at a distance?
By the sash he wears.
Bring the second elder to me at the disintegrator room. Yes. We must match cunning with cunning.
Yes, fairly apt to say. Fairly.
But all the water is the same.
Yes, but surely from different outlets.
There are 10 districts in the city, but only one source.
Well, gentlemen, there's a poison at work here. I know the signs. Now, what you must do is to test samples from each and every district. Where did that come from?
This palace, it is District 10.
I see. Well, now, I suggest that you sample that bottle and mark it and then start keeping records. And there's not a moment to lose. And remember, I want samples from all the outlying districts. It's imperative.
So Susan's acting as nurse while the doctor's acting as the researcher. Would the administrator be? No.
To discover a cure? He says so. Caffeine citrate is the antidote. Remarkable, man. Remarkable. I have an appointment, then I shall return to the laboratory. Give my doctor the congratulations on the progress.
He's much easier now.
The doctor has had some success. A remedy will be available soon.
Oh, thank goodness. Ian.
You are not worthy to wear this.
What are you going to do?
This so-called antidote must be stopped. The people will obey their elders.
The first elder has approved the antidote.
And yet it will be stopped. The second elder will suppress it.
I will not.
I wear your sash of office. Who is to know that I am not the second elder now?
Surely the voices are different.
Find him. Keep him here.
You're tired out, Doctor.
Yes, but a happy tired to stamp it out.
I suspect the administrator's behind this poison.
Plotting.
He's more coherent.
Part of me says yes, but part of me says no, it wouldn't make sense.
Enemies. Yes.
Unless he's trying to give humans a bad
I
rep.
don't know. He might be more lucid, you know, than one should imagine. Now, I'm going off on an expedition, and I want you to take note of what he says.
Listen to John.
You see, he knows his name. Now, you stay with him.
The man from the spaceship, the doctor, has found a cure. Poison within our water supply. Here is the antidote.
You take it to the young Earth creature who is ill.
Yes.
Give it to me. I will deliver it. Return to your laboratory.
If this doctor has found a
It
cure...
is a trick. They are trying to poison us all. I will prove it to you.
I'm guessing if it's not the administrator,
The young man will die.
I'm trying to think who it could be.
Because he is pretending.
There is the entrance to the aqueduct.
It's very gloomy.
All our attempts to light it end in failure for one reason or another.
But that must make it rather difficult for you. The Sensorites just like darkness, don't they?
We avoid this place. We have no reason to go down to the aqueduct anyway.
Well, it may be because you are very convenient. Yes. Noise and darkness.
Noise and
Two
darkness.
things the Sensorites dislike. There's more in this than meets the eye.
I cannot understand why the second elder...
What?
Monsters.
Why did you let him go down there?
I couldn't stop him.
We must get him out. Haven't you got someone you can send down there to help him?
And Sensorites can't go down there.
We are helpless.
Take some light with you then.
Other expeditions have tried and failed.
Most of our men do not return. And those that do speak of... I have misjudged them.
We can have fine
And I will
qualities,
tell him
but
so.
we also have a lot of bad qualities as well.
I hear you, sir. I hear you.
Someone's mind is in communication with yours. Whose is it? The first elder?
Give me the mind transmitter.
Do you think I'm a fool? He's near death. The other two approach death. I see victory for all my plans.
Yeah, this now I'm starting to see that evil side of him, I suppose.
Thank you.
Before
How do you feel?
this point, it was
What's going
more,
further? Just say.
No.
you know, just power hungry, and fear was leading him.
I thought so. Atrapa Belladonna.
You can tell they're shining a light on him. Ooh, kidnap. Okay, so that was a classic Doctor Who, Season 1, Episode 34, The Sensorites, A Race Against Death. Just an average episode, you know, this story hasn't been the best. Been finding it a bit boring, actually. This is the first classic Who story that I can actually say that, yeah, I'm really not that into. That's not to be unexpected. You know, there are always in every series, whether that's Doctor Who, Buffy, Stargate, there are always going to be episodes in a series that goes for so long that aren't going to be the best. But it's also that the fact that this is more like the Sarah Jane Adventures, if you like, than what you could classify as New Who. But let's break this down anyway, if I can. Okay, so we start off where we left off. You know, Ian is sick. The Doctor's asking for access to his the TARDIS. The First Elder says, you know, he'll think about giving you access to it. So he has to go and speak to the Second Elder. We find out that it is the water that is, you know, that was pretty, you know, easily guessable from last episode. Here the Second Elder says, no, you shouldn't let him into the TARDIS. Oops. Here we have the scientist trying to cure John, the administrator questioning the actions. Here we have the Second Elder starting to really question the administrator and threatening to take his power away from him. Some people like this do need their power taken away.
How are we to distinguish them?
Oops. Reopen that. Okay, yeah. Here we have John sort of realizing that he's the evil one. The administrator sort of convinces the Second Elder, though, that, you know, just can't trust the Doctor fully yet. John and him argue. Well, it's not really an argument, but here Carol comes in and says to the administrator, oh, if it wasn't for your sashes, we wouldn't be able to tell you apart. Here we have the Doctor and Susan quite ticked off with the Sensorites for not letting him back into the TARDIS. The Doctor is very vocal about it, and obviously sound hurts the Sensorites. So they sort of get the impression that, you know, the Doctor's actually attacking them, which would make sense. I mean, if somebody used something that hurts you, it would be a pretty logical conclusion to say they're attacking you. Susan sort of apologizes for the doctor. Here they said, oh, yep, you can only use our scientists and our laboratories. So that's what the doctor decides to do. The administrator and all of that planning their little scheme to take power and basically kill the humans. Here's the doctor working with the scientists. Yeah, all about the virus and that it could most likely be poison. Then they take samples from all the aqueduct and exits. And I think this is where they find the poison. Administrator here kidnaps the second elder and threatens his family. So this is the point where you really see the second elder become just a scumbag. Literally total and utter scum. He's no longer just after power or anything like that. He's sunk to a whole new level. Because before this, it was very much like, oh, I want power. My politics are the only way. I want to be an isolationist planet rather than make friends with humans. Here we have them come up with an antidote, or the doctor does. John's getting better. The administrator is sort of testing out to see if he can pull pretending to be the second elder off. The administrator then destroys the vial. Here we have Susan go off to see what the delay is. The doctor's starting to explore the aqueduct and finds out that there are monsters, or probably animals, in there. Ian's cured by the doctor's cure. The first elder is a little confused why the second elder didn't bring it, but he's not really questioning it too much. Here we have Ian and Susan finding out that the doctor went to the aqueduct and they go and follow him. The first elder then speaks to the second elder, about how bravery is part of the underlining personality of humans. And then, we find out that the doctor's in the aqueduct and he then hears the sound of those monsters. And we end up with the next episode being kidnapped, and that's the breakdown. Okay, so that was the Sensorites, A Race Against Death. Just another standard episode, not the best. I must admit I am finding the story a little hard to get through. Hopefully it will improve in the last 2 episodes, but even if it doesn't, let's hope the next story is better. I don't think there's much more to say. Susan, again, has been the highlight of this story. We haven't seen Barbara this episode, did we? Yeah, we saw Barbara the last episode, but we haven't seen her in this episode. So we'll see if she comes down to the planet at some point. The full uncut and edited reaction of this is available on Patreon, listed in the description below. You can get An Unearthly Child, all 4 episodes, on Patreon for free. But you can get Doctor Who for $3 on Patreon, on the same day that it comes out on YouTube. And anyway, I think that's all. My social media accounts are listed in the description below. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.